guess what? We're live.
Come on and listen to Jess. She got her show is the best. Come on and listen to Jess because the show is the best.
Hey, guess what? It's just the Scott Kid and the Knights of the Round Table.
Kiff points. Beer guy.
Josie Spoons.
And tonight we have a special edition as we are going to give you a sneak peek of Epic 18's new album. They are doing a live broadcast of their new album as a live stream on Saturday, and so tonight is going to be the sneak peek. We're going to play some music for you. I'm going to read their press release, and then we're going to play a few tunes, and then we'll be calling them. We'll take a short break, and then we'll be calling them at 9 o'clock to do a phone interview so you can hear firsthand about them, their recording experience, the album, what to expect on Saturday, upcoming shows, etc., etc. And so, without further ado, it says, heat, time, and pressure have seldom resulted in a finer-tuned, cleaner cut, and downright in-your-face experience than Epic 18. Their horn-driven, you can't sit to this sound makes all the toe tapping, all the finger snap, leave their enemies in peril and their fans forever skankin'. Epic 18 is the Imperial ska band with only one heroic mission: entertain people in any community. Epic 18 is the band's super-powered re-release of their first album, a meticulous mixture of ska, jazz, punk attitude, and everything in between. Epic 18 is an elevator of an album giving listeners a ride of epic proportions. All 8 members of the band put all their gusto, gumption, yaganas, I think, into this 13 song thriller. No, that's a G. Of an album. Epic 18 starts out with the smooth riding, head bob inducing thank you of a song in Don't Think, led by the luscious licks from guitarist Austin Stone's Chavarin. But don't get too comfy. There's shine to run. The rich tones of lead singer and baritone saxophone player Adam Marquez's magical bari sax forebode the tales of that desert dew's draw, only to throw listeners right into the thick of a nefarious moonshine run. Don't Let Nobody is a refreshing, crisp, and undoubtedly gleeful dip in the pool for listeners as they enjoy the hoppy bubble of keyboardist Eli Moreno-Drew's keys throughout the song. Now that we're spry and lively, it's time to kick some villainous butt in Epic 18, the band's anthem song, by none other than backing vocalist and trumpeter Logan Aliverdo. Chronicling their heroic acts, Epic 18 gets crowds jumping, shouting, and even summoning their inner spirit wolf. But wait, a challenger approaches, divides by zero as Epic 18's flat-footed arch nemesis, ruining everyone's day with this improbability. What drummer and Herlean topographer Eddie calls a white-knuckled ride, divided by zero is a white-knuckled ride. With their villains defeated, Epic 18 mounts up and delivers the rockabilly-inspired outlaw, a come-at-you, boarding, gritty ballad for our lead singer's colorful past. Phone Tree Catastrophe is as much a song as it says. This jam song highlights the vast musical talent throughout the band with trumpet, saxophone, guitar, and piano solos. Piano solos provided by Brandon. Next, Epic 18 provides a scarific rendition of the Muppet song, Rainbow Connection, known to cause an urge to dance and overall gaiety fueled by the bass of our bassist, Andrew Doc Martino. Simmering it down, Epic 18 shows off their philosophy muscles in their slow-cooked song, Paying Rent. Followed by this is the band's take on Latin rock and the feet-shuffling and heartfelt song, Let Me Go. Rounding out the album, Epic 18 pays their tribute to the F Blues and their jazz-inspired song, Scarlet Moon, highlighting the amazingly talented horn section, which includes John on trombone, satisfying ear holes and lost souls. Next is the upbeat and energetic The World is Changing, followed by the album's final song. Epic 18's Bullet single song, Subsonic Bullet. If you like their album, boy are you in for a treat when you see Epic 18 live. Their energy aims for infectious, their banter is top-notch and professional, we'll see. But most importantly, these dudes know how to put on a show, touring all over Southern California, Northern Mexico, Arizona, even venturing out to Las Vegas. Nothing gets these guys going like performing for music lovers and ska enthusiasts alike. Their touring continues throughout the summer, so be on the lookout. So villains, you've been warned. Music fans, you're in luck. With horns and rhythm sections, as well as their spines, a line, nothing can get in the way of these guys. Epic 18 is here to make crowds jump, bars and pubs bump, and everybody else epic. So, with that, we'll play a few off of their new album. I was going to play what you can hear on Bandcamp is the first song that pops up, which is Don't Think. And then I kind of wanted to play the phone tree catastrophe.
I feel like that was just like you reading to the kids, and I should have been like on Indian
It's
style, just sitting
bedtime.
here like,
Crisscross applesauce.
yeah, right.
Grab your tea.
John, what's next?
It's time to
then-
read.
Got the
Go
white
here,
hold up
go
out
here,
here.
graham cracker square,
Yeah.
apple juice.
You get to sit on carpet squares.
And this is a re-release because they had done Divides by Zero, and that is on this one as well. But they went back in, they added more songs, they remastered a few, and really just honed what it was that they wanted people to hear. And this will be released that you can buy and purchase on May 18th off of Bandcamp. You can catch them on YouTube, they're on Instagram, they're on Facebook. I believe they're also on SoundCloud and perhaps on Twitter. Their manager is Thomas, who's been able to set up and coordinate their interview and has been a longtime supporter and fan since the show first started, and asked us, these guys are the ones that asked us to do our commercial, which will be featured at Punk Rock Bowling and then also at a film festival. So, yes.
And they didn't go to CD Baby and pay for any of that, so we can play all their music?
I don't know. I haven't asked that question. I don't know if they used a distributor.
Oh, so this might be
You
fun.
will find.
We'll find out.
Oh,
So
Russian roulette.
Without
It's like an
further
epic
ado, this
mystery.
is Epic 18 by Epic 18. Don't think. Stop thinking. I get told that a lot.
I'm sorry. Definitely some jazz.
Also, I apologize if I slaughtered anybody's name or verbiage that was written out in said press release. I'm struggling tonight, my friends. Also, it was very, very tiny when I pulled it up in my Google Doc.
You need to get some bifocals,
Can I ask a question before we talk to them?
Yes,
What would you consider that?
it's ska, but it has a lot of jazz. But ska jazz or jazz ska is its own sub-genre.
So it wouldn't be a wave,
No, it's part of.
which they're gonna call themselves a wave of some sort. Would you have a guess on what they would consider themselves? I'm just curious, because I know you judge this before it
What if
comes
you
to
just
fruition,
asked
but
them in the interview?
no, I know, but I'm curious to what her guess is before what they say.
That's hard because that song kind of was fluid.
It is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was jazzy and it was two-tone-esque, but it also had elements of, like, initial third wave
My
stuff.
guess is third wave. That's what I was
So-
gonna say. Is third wave for sure.
But let's listen to some more, right? So,
Yeah.
Phone Tree Catastrophe, and just having read that press release, it kind of sounds like they're all over the board as far as musicians. Like Flip.
Like
Flip says that he's ska adjacent with that band because he mixes hip hop in.
Right.
But if you listen to what a lot of that musical styling is, they incorporate a lot of jazz because they're all trained classical musicians.
And half of them are music teachers.
Right. So that was a very complex song. That wasn't kind of your run of the mill thing. Like these people took time, thought it out, and wrote a very cohesive, put together piece. Also, hi Thomas, we love you too, and thanks Tim for watching 1,400 miles away.
Florida.
So hey, that's cool. Tell your Floridian friends that this is a thing every week they can watch. And Thursday night, we just got in the mail today.
Ah, yes.
Nothing lost. They sent us a CD so we can play their CD Thursday night.
Nice.
They're a Texas band.
Another.
Texas band. How about we play Phone Tree Catastrophe? I'll get the speaker. And this might happen.
Surfer? Trying to pull off Longhorn.
Thank you. tagged as in the press release. So yes,
Yeah, jam ska, I like that.
So let's see here. What else should we play? Should we play Outlaw? I don't want to give too many away, just because you get, if you're interested and you like what you hear, on the 18th, these guys are doing a live stream, kind of like we do, but like a concert for you guys, where they're going to play the whole album.
Maybe we should play one that is not on that album, so you're not giving any more away.
That's all I can play.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It was a thought. I mean,
I do have to say, having listened the first time around when they were back on the show, what was that, 17, early 18?
Way different.
To now, almost different, whole different band. Like, the mix, master, all of it is super top notch.
big
I'm
fan. I
really
like this new
impressed.
style.
Like, this is really good. Because they had sent us their music video, I think, for Divides by Zero or Subsonic Bullet, one of them. And then, like, that is very third, fourth wave ska, energized, in your face sort of thing. But this, you up there, boys. You got up there. I mean, I would,
Big up.
Smooth ska.
right, it's like,
She
New
doesn't
York
have a
ska?
genre for you. She's not placing you in with everybody else, and that's a big deal.
Avant-garde ska.
it's called ska jazz. Like the New York Ska
Fucking A.
Jazz Ensemble. That's the only thing I can really.
Ska fusion.
You
Pay
gave me
attention.
you gave me more credit right there than you should have, because I'm not gonna let that quote go.
Ska fusion.
Avant-garde ska.
So this one is
Ska
called.
avant-garde.
Sorry, my nose itches.
No, it was subconscious bullshit.
No, it wasn't.
It was
I'm
one
being
of those
a kid.
irritating.
Mike.
Anyways,
Ska avant-garde.
Oh. This
Zing.
Copyright.
I'm trademarking that right now.
is called Outlaw. Let's play this one.
God damn you, Josie.
Ska avant-garde.
Someone should have told me about the uselessness of thought. How I'm supposed to memorize everything that I was taught. Believe it all to be true. They said that they're not fooling, but I got better plans in mind. I can't seem to get in with the youth of today. And now, wow, nobody seems to go my way and say you be unseen. Out of my dance in between, I still got better plans in mind. Guess I should have been an outlaw. I'd always dress in black. You don't know where to find me. Come on in, bring you back.
I like that.
That's like old school jazz. Swanky.
Reminds me of one of the
I
stuff I got
started
into
young
ska.
by
All
sweating
of
the
them are very
fingers,
like
yes, I laughed and sung. I thought it's all
Yeah.
that it
very
That's Daddy.
raw.
Make it through my
Yeah.
day. That business learning all the time. I found a month so I could buy everybody be rolling along with the body flavors of the year until I was done. I tried out in our gear. I still have better plans in mind. Guess I should have been an outlaw. I'd always dress in black. You don't know where to find me. Come on in, bring me back. Down in my living in sin and the funny part is that think I'm gonna be an outlaw. I already dress in black. You better not come by me, else we'll end up on your back.
That was Outlaw. Epic 18 by Epic 18. Holy shit. Okay, so my
Please.
conclusion out of the few brief songs that we heard. First, amazing mix, master, and sound production went into this. Second, the level of musicianship is super on
They're
point.
tight.
They're so
They're
good.
Tight.
You can hear
Yes.
everything.
Not this.
Yeah,
Also-
no, they're tight butthole.
It's like New York Ska Jazz Ensemble met Mad Caddies and kind of Bim Scala Bim and threw it all together. And I'm guessing if we listen to more, you'd probably hear some Hepcat thrown in there too.
And how can you listen to more?
And you can listen to more on Saturday because they're going to do a live stream, but you can catch us. We're going to take a short break in just a few minutes with them, about 10 of them. We're going to do a live phone interview with Epic 18 so we can talk and meet all these guys and hopefully correct any errors and names that were made.
It should be epic, huh?
It will be epic. You know why? Because these guys crush. Just saying. Crushing.
They crush.
Crushing. Crush. Yes, they crush. So, and all of it was original.
But not the competition, because there isn't any.
Nobody wins the concert. So with that,
Excuse me.
we're going to take a quick reprieve and we will be back at about 9 o'clock to do a live phone interview with these guys. So stay tuned. That's what we've got for you this evening. Kay?
Thanks.
Bye.